Hello, and welcome to another episode of Artist Spotlight. I'm Vicki Landon, Administrator for Orange County's Office of Arts and Cultural Affairs, and I am here today with Gisela Romero, our artist in the chambers. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks to you, Vicki. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very happy to be here in this place that is part of the Orange County government and the community.
So glad that you're here. You are the 64th artist to be exhibited in this space. And a lot of our artists just pull from their existing collection to showcase here. That's not the case with this exhibit. This is created just for this site-specific.
Yes.
Tell me about the origins of this show and the thought process behind it.
Yes, this is a site-specific exhibition, and because I think that this space is very special because it's a place where you have an institution from the government and it's open to the public, it's open to everybody to come and say anything that they want to say, ask for something, discuss, celebrate, everything. We don't have that in my country of origin, which is Venezuela. Every institution is closed to the people. So for me, it was very important to be here for that reason, because sometimes we take things for granted. I was in the studio in the downtown, and I saw from the window in Orange Avenue, I saw a lot of people coming and going every day, from CEOs to homeless people, to people coming from the City Hall or going to celebrate at Dr. Phillips. And they were so different, and I realized that Orange County is so diverse, with so many people from different countries, for different features, different backgrounds, professions. So I said, I'm going to start to make faces of the people that I see from the studio. And then I received this invitation to be here in the chambers, and I said, this is the perfect opportunity to have this project developed. So this is it. I have faces from different backgrounds, as I said, and different ages and ethnicities, and I try to cover everybody, but of course it's not everybody, but I try to do it. And this is what you are going to see. Faces looking for 4 months, looking at the mayor and the commissioners and saying, in a way, you are working for us, for all of us. So at the end is a message of unity and democracy, because I think that is very important to have.
But to have like a dialogue between the people that are here.
Yeah. Exactly, to have a dialogue and a conversation between people.
I love that. So Gisela, you're from Venezuela. You attended school in California and New York. You've had residencies in Spain, in Italy, in Norway, in Thailand. Why is Orange County home for you now?
Yes, I have traveled a lot. I love to travel. And then when we decided, I say we because my husband and I came to the United States, we decided to emigrate. And we decided to emigrate to the United States, not to another country, because we had another opportunity in another countries, but we decided to come here because of many reasons. One of them is because of the Constitution. Because this beautiful phrase, "we the people," and we don't have that. In Venezuela, is "I the state," everything. We decided to come to Florida for a practical reason, because it's very close to Venezuela, and we still had our mothers there and the family, and we wanted to be close in the case we had to go for an emergency or something. But then we fell in love with Orlando. We came here from Miami. We stayed in Miami for 2 weeks, and we said, no, this is another place we want to be. So we were going to Gainesville, actually. And then we stopped here in Orlando. We liked it. We loved the people that we met the first week. And we decided to stay. That's the reason why we are here. And now we are in love with the city. We are in love with the cultural life, which we enjoy a lot. And we have found a family.
I know that a lot of your work is inspired sort of by this story, by the concept of immigration, of transportation, of transformation and change. How do you see that borne out in this collection?
Yes, the first solo show that I had here in the Art History Museum of Maryland was about immigration, because of course it was the theme that I wanted to develop. Being an immigrant and not thinking about that my whole life. I never thought about being an immigrant, but you know, circumstances change. So that was my first group of stories about immigrants that came from different parts of the world to the United States. But then people told me in that particular exhibition, hey, listen, I am not an immigrant, but I'm feeling the same emotions that you are talking about here: nostalgia, joy, abandonment, solitude, gratefulness. I mean, a lot of things. And but since I am having this transition in my life, I am feeling the same steps that you are talking about, which is the fragmentation, the procession, the blank page, and the acceptance. The second exhibition that I made last year in New Smyrna was about stories of people in transitions, remembering things, having memories of childhood or a particular situation. And then this exhibition is about stories about many people. So in a way, the stories have moved from the immigration stories to particular people that have regular lives.
Yeah, I love it. So now, if anyone does not know who you are, they're not looking hard enough, because you are so entrenched in the arts community here. I know you've worked with the Orlando Museum of Art. You have a solo show coming up. You've worked with Osceola Arts. You've taught classes and worked with Arts and History Museums of Maitland. You're also really involved with a local nonprofit called Open Scene. Will you tell me a little bit about them and the work they do?
Yes, Open Scene is a wonderful organization, nonprofit organization that makes different experiences, not only theater, but also music and visual arts. And I met them. They are also from Venezuela, and I fell in love with everything they do, because we share same values. You know, we share the discipline, we share the rigorosity, we share the level of I'm going to say we are looking for the same beauty. So for me, it was like finding people that work like me, because I like to work and do many good things. I mean, if I spend a lot of time doing what I do and working a lot, because I want to give the people something that is high level. And Open Scene I share with them the same values.
I love that. Now, I know you are a big traveler, you and your husband both, and you post a lot of travel photos, and you post ones that have small little index card size sketches inspired by or relating to the environment around you. So are you always traveling with art supplies in your pocket, no matter where you go?
Yes, but it's very simple. Sometimes it's just a pencil or a marker, and I make drawings in the place that I'm visiting, and then I come to my house, and if I am going to another place, travel to another place, I bring those last drawings that I made in the last place that I visited, and go, and they travel with me. I put them in my luggage, and they go to the next place, and I take pictures. And it's very funny, because sometimes they find themselves in the new place.
Now, I know you're a big traveler, and you also post a lot of photography, but you don't really describe yourself as a photographer, but the pieces that you post are beautifully composed, they're stunning and striking in their imagery. Is this, inspiration for you to come back to later, or is this another form of art for people to lay eyes on?
Both. I have all these pictures, and sometimes I take from that pictures to make my drawings, or to remember something or a situation. And also, I want people to see this particular place through my eyes. So it's an invitation for other people to go to that particular place that I found beautiful or familiar.
I love that. Well, speaking of invitations, what are you inviting the people in this room, both those making the decisions and the members of the public, what are you inviting them to take away from this exhibition?
Well, first of all, I want them to be part of the exhibition because they are part of the community. Even if they are not here, the faces, I want them to feel part of this community. And also, this site-specific exhibition was made because I wanted the commissioners and the mayor to have these people looking at them for 4 months, so they remember all the time that they are working for all of us. I know that it's very difficult to please everybody, but if we have something in common and we have all the basic things covered for all of us, it's a very good beginning.
I love that. Now, where can people find you online? If this message is resonating with them, if they're like, yes, absolutely, Gisela, I want to work with you, I want to commission you, I want to see your work, where do they go to get more information?
Instagram is Gisela Romero Art, very simple. Also, Twitter is the same thing. Also, in Facebook and LinkedIn, and they are all, it's the same. And also to my webpage. And if you go to my webpage, it's GiselaRomeroArt.com. Through the webpage, you can go to the different social media.
No, Gisela, thank you so much for sharing your story, your creation, your presence with us today here. It means a lot.
Thanks to you, Vicki. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this amazing place that is very emotional for me, because it's important to be in a place where the community can talk, deliberate, dialogue, and have conversations and celebrate.
Absolutely. Thank you again, and thank you for joining us on this episode of Artist Spotlight. We'll catch you next time.